Have you ever seen a ghost? I've seen one before, by the way. It was in this house. This is the most documented case of possession in the world. And what's really scary about it is that it happened to someone I know. Welcome back to my channel. This is the scariest place in America. As some of you may know, I travel all around the country investigating haunted places. Now, the scariest place that I've ever traveled to is right here in Gary, Indiana. This house has not one ghost, but at least 4. And the craziest part about it is that they are all real. Now, the first time I came to this house, I didn't believe any of the stories, but now I am a believer. What you're looking at is the only footage of the ghost of the little girl who died in the house fire. That ghost still haunts the home to this day. What you're looking at is the ghost of Helen Acton. She was a former owner of the house. Now, she owned the house with her husband. They had an affair with one of their tenants. The tenant got pregnant, and then Helen shot them both in the head. Then she set the house on fire. And that is why you always see fire trucks around the property, because she loved the attention from the fire department. Now, I'm gonna show you something really scary. I have never shown this on any of my videos, but I took this footage myself. This is the ghost of Helen. She appears every single time I visit this house, and she's never happy about it. If you look in the window, there's this orb of light. That's actually her spirit. You can tell she's angry because she's shaking the entire house when she does that. Also, sometimes she moves objects around the house. The police officer who interviewed me said that Helen is very territorial, and she doesn't like anyone in her house. That's why the local police and fire departments stay away from this property. There is another ghost who haunts this house. His name was Billy. He was one of the children that died in the house fire, and his ghost still haunts the home. If you go into the backyard, you can feel him watching you. And if you look up in the tree, you can see him playing. Another scary thing that happens in this house is that sometimes the ghosts play with the animals. These cats come inside the house during the daytime and they act normal. But at night, they do paranormal stuff. Like they walk up walls and they chase ghosts. Now, the scariest thing about this house is that it's for sale. There's a sign right out front saying that the home is on the market for $249,000. The most recent owner bought this house for $50,000. And he put $200,000 worth of work into it. What's even crazier is that the local real estate agent won't show the home at night. They say that the ghosts scare them away. So the home is for sale, but no one will buy it. And that's not the only thing that happens here. People get injured and sometimes even go blind after visiting this home. That's because the ghosts use their pain and suffering to fuel their energy. I want you to take a good look at this cross. This was nailed to the door by one of the previous owners, and it says, "Beware of the devil." Even though this house looks beautiful, it's truly a nightmare, and that's why you should never visit. If you go inside the house, you will be greeted by the ghost of Helen. She will show you around the home. She point to each room and explain how she killed everyone inside the house. She also likes to show off her collection of taxidermy. Now, you may think that this is just a haunted house, but it's much more than that. Every single person who enters this home gets possessed by one of the ghosts. One of those people was me. When I was filming in the master bedroom, I felt an evil presence behind me. I turned around and saw a little girl standing there. She had no face. Then she started to walk towards me. I backed away slowly. I was trying to be brave, but I couldn't help but scream. That's when I knew that I needed to get out of there. I ran downstairs and I burst out the front door. I didn't stop running until I reached my car. When I finally turned around, I saw the little girl standing at the end of the driveway. And that's when I knew that I had been possessed. Every single person who enters this house becomes possessed by one of the ghosts. I recommend that you don't enter this house because once you step inside, you may never leave. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more videos like these, make sure to check out the other videos on my channel. Bye.